Cowabunga, dude. That is a long board.
Yeah, it is.
It's an old one, too.
Yeah, it is. This is the actual Beach Boys surfboard that was pictured on their 2 album covers, Surf and Safari and Surfer Girl.
It's incredibly iconic. The Beach Boys are, they were nicknamed America's band. Brian Wilson is considered by many like one of the greatest songwriters and composers out there. So where did you get this thing?
It was owned and used by Dennis Wilson, who was the drummer and the only real surfer in the band. In the 1970s, Dennis gave this board to a neighbor and friend named Louis Murata, who helped the band and assisted them early on in their career. In 1985, Louis gave the board to my dad, and years later, my dad gave the board to me.
So that is really neat. You hear the name Beach Boys, and you just think of hanging out on the beach in Southern California in the 1960s. Every kid in the country wanted to start surfing, and their music became the anthem of the summer. How much were you looking to get out of it?
Well, this board was recently the focal point of a year-long exhibit of 50 years with the Beach Boys at the Grammy Museum in Los Angeles, where it was insured for $200,000. And my asking price is half of that. I'm asking for $100,000.
Tell you the truth, I have no idea what it's worth.
I have a letter of provenance that my dad wrote and had it notarized saying how he acquired the board as well.
Okay. Do you mind if I have someone look at it?
Absolutely.
All right, hold on a few minutes. I'm gonna get a friend of mine down here. If there's anybody in the world that will know about this, it will be him, okay?
Great. I think it's great. I know that the board is authentic. I know it's the real thing, and I think having an expert comes in just confirms and validates what we already know.
I just don't know if this surfboard is worth $100,000. So I've called my buddy Warwick down, the one guy on the planet that will know exactly what this thing is worth.
I'm quite familiar with the board. It's a very famous, iconic piece. We understand this was Dennis Wilson's board. Dennis, the drummer of the Brothers. He was the only one that actually was a surfer.
True.
And a beach dweller at the time.
Yeah.
So Capitol Records wanted to do the photo shoot. He was the only one that had a surfboard.
Now, he wants $100,000 for this.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I would too. There are several pieces of rock and roll memorabilia in this day and age that are now over $1 million. Big numbers are coming in the rock and roll field. But as good as this isn't signed. A serious collector would go crazy if this was signed by all of the original Beach Boys, including the 2 brothers that have died. You may be able to get $100,000 out of this board, but you're gonna have to work really hard to do it. There may be some guy that owns a football stadium or an airline or something that's not big money. If he's a fan, he'll pay whatever is being asked. But if you want to get rid of this in a hurry, I'd buy this for $70,000. I think you could sell this several times over.
It was at the Grammy Museum where it was insured for $200,000.
As it should be. That's insurance valuation, though. Doesn't always mean that's what you can sell it for.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. If I get it,
my pleasure.
If I get it, I will call you.
All right. Come and see me sometime.
I will. So how much you want for this thing?
I'm asking $100,000. There's only one like it.
This is my problem with the Beach Boys. They're amazing and everything else, but they're not as iconic as the Beatles, who will be worth money forever. I'd give you like $65,000.
That's just a little bit, you're close, but that's a little low.
If you want a quick out and that's what you want, I'll give you that. I'm the guy you get quick money from.
I'd go as low as $75,000.
No, I got my one number. I'd go 65. That's the most I can go.
Yeah, I'd have to say I'm gonna pass on that. That's just a little bit low. Okay, well then.
Have a good one, man.
Take care, man, thank you. I feel it's a very generous offer, but I feel that I could do better elsewhere shopping around with the board because of, again, the iconic symbol that it stands for and the band that it represents.